The Egyptian myth of creation, from chaos to cosmos. Since the dawn of civilization, humans have gazed at the stars, the rivers, and the earth, wondering, how did it all begin? For the ancient Egyptians, one of the oldest civilizations on earth, the answer lay in a powerful and profound myth, a story of primordial chaos, divine emergence, and cosmic balance. In the beginning, there was nothing. No land, no sky, no sun or moon. Only a vast, infinite ocean of darkness and stillness known as Nun, the primordial waters of chaos. Nun was formless and endless, containing the potential for all creation, yet remaining silent and inert. It was the embodiment of nothingness, but also the source from which everything would emerge. From these dark, swirling waters, the first act of creation began, not with a sound or a flash, but with the silent rise of the Benben, a sacred mound that emerged from the depths of Nun. This was the first land, the first foundation of all existence. For the Egyptians, this symbolized stability and order, a place where the forces of chaos were pushed back, allowing creation to take shape. Upon this mound stood the first god, Atum. He was the embodiment of the creative force, self-created and eternal. He had no parents, no origins, but arose from the waters by his own will. Atum represented the unity of all things, both male and female, embodying all potential within himself. Alone on the Benben, Atum longed to bring forth creation and fill the void. And so, from his own essence, Atum created the first divine beings. Through an act of sheer will, Atum brought forth Shu, the god of air, and Tefnut, the goddess of moisture. These twin deities represented the first elements of life, the breath of the sky and the nourishing waters. Shu and Tefnut, in turn, gave birth to Geb, the god of the earth, and Nut, the goddess of the sky. Geb lay beneath, forming the rich soil of the land, while Nut arched above, her body adorned with stars, separating the heavens from the earth. But the relationship between Geb and Nut was not always harmonious. In the early days of creation, they were entwined, locked together in a passionate embrace. This closeness, however, prevented the world from taking form. To bring balance, Atum commanded Shu, the god of air, to separate them. Shu lifted Nut high above the earth, creating the first sky, while Geb remained below as the fertile ground. From this act of separation, space was created, a place for life to emerge. From the union of Geb and Nut were born Osiris, Isis, Seth, and Nephthys, for powerful deities who would shape the fate of both gods and humans. Osiris became the god of fertility and the afterlife, bringing life to the earth and teaching humans the ways of agriculture. Isis, his wife, represented magic and motherhood. Seth embodied chaos and violence, while Nephthys represented mourning and protection. But even as creation blossomed, the forces of chaos, embodied by Nun, never disappeared. For the Egyptians, chaos was always present, waiting to return if balance, known as Ma'at, was not maintained. Ma'at was the principle of truth, justice, and order. It was not just a concept but a cosmic force, upheld by both gods and humans. To maintain Ma'at, the Egyptians believed that the world had to be sustained through rituals, offerings, and moral behavior. The pharaoh, seen as a divine intermediary, had the sacred duty to uphold Ma'at, ensuring that chaos did not overwhelm creation. This struggle between order and chaos was reflected daily. Each night, the sun god Ra would journey through the underworld, battling the great serpent of chaos, Apep, to ensure that the sun would rise again. This eternal battle symbolized the fragile balance of existence, the constant need to defend creation from the forces of destruction. Even death was seen as a continuation of this cosmic struggle. The afterlife was a journey through the Duat, the Egyptian underworld, where the soul would be judged by Osiris. The heart of the deceased was weighed against the feathers of Ma'at. A heart heavy with sin would be devoured by the fearsome creature Ammit, while a pure heart would enter the eternal paradise known as the Field of Reeds. Thus, creation for the Egyptians was not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. It was a daily battle to maintain order, to push back the chaos, and to live in harmony with Ma'at. This profound understanding shaped Egyptian life, culture, and religion for millennia. It explained the rhythm of nature, the cycle of life and death, and the eternal dance between order and chaos. For the Egyptians, creation was not just the beginning of the world, it was the very foundation of how to live, how to rule, and how to face eternity. And so, the question remains, did the universe emerge from chaos, as the Egyptians believed? Is creation a struggle, a balance that must be maintained, or is it something greater, something beyond human understanding? What do you think? Could creation be an ongoing battle between order and chaos? Or is there a deeper, hidden truth waiting to be discovered? Join the discussion and continue the journey to explore the theory of everything.